Hello, my soul lovers. It's Empire 333 here with your love reading. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, let's see. Oh, first I wanted to say thank you all for all your support with this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Um I appreciate the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, and booking personal readings with me. It does help me create more videos for you like these ones. So it's greatly appreciated. Okay, so you really are supporting yourself because you're supporting me. Okay, let's just put it that way. So, intuitively speaking, I feel there's a crossroads energy when it comes to the feminine and masculine energies, okay? Um, so let's get into that. There's a lot of energy right now that's coming that's rather heavy and it has to do with the full moon, okay? But we'll get into that. What I'm getting intuitively, just my guides wanted me to do this video and they just want me to focus on what's going on right now, not everything else. There's a lot of things going on in the world. We all know that. But let's just get into us right now, okay? Let's get into the feminine and masculine energies. So, this is about someone at the crossroads feeling like there's a very heavy energy, okay? The will is a heavy energy. It's not easy. It takes a lot of power and strength to release this, okay? So the obstacle here that I'm picking up on is compassion, okay? So this is epitome of the feminine energy. So genders do not matter, okay? So everybody holds, feminine and masculine energies, okay? But when it has to do with this card, I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business, okay? Someone feels like they're at the crossroads. Should I hang on? Should I not? This has a lot to do with compassion. Oh, guys, by the way, this is the Animal Spirit Oracle. All the decks are below, okay? So all the links are below for the decks if you want to check them out, okay? So this is about someone expressing themselves compassionately. And what does that have to do with, okay? So some of you have built your lives around the masculine energy, okay? Or vice versa. Take it how it resonates, okay? Kind of build your life around them in a sense where it's like you need to make moves right now. Spirit is saying you need to make major moves in your life, okay? That could be changing careers, that could be purchasing a property, that could be moving, that it could be anything. It could be starting school, whatever it is, you feel like you're at some type of a crossroads. And what you're waiting on before you make this decision is like word from your masculine or word from whoever, your feminine. This has a lot to do with you it's not like, I shouldn't say depending on them, but it is in a way. It's like there's this attachment where before I make any move, I have to make sure this fits in my masculine's life or my whoever, my divine counterpart's life, okay? And that has nothing to do with you now, okay? So some of you are living in the past because if you're not with your masculine, or maybe you are, I don't know, even if you're with them or not, what Spirit is saying is like, you need to make your own decisions, okay? So some of you really want to just discuss your life with your counterpart, okay? And if they're not around, you're not communicating, you're not on communicating terms, okay? This is objectifying your decision is what my guides are saying. So guys, what they want to say here is that you can't base your decisions off of somebody else's actions, okay? That is not having compassion for yourself. That is letting someone else's opinions matter, okay? And especially if you're not with your counterpart right now, especially if you're not, you need to take the step, make the decision, okay? Of whatever it is, because some of you, there's like big things are happening in your life. Big things are about to happen. Some of you are getting your big break finally in life, okay? You're about to, by the way. I could see it, okay? So you not making that decision and going back and forth about, what would they think? How is this going to fit our life? Like, you're thinking too much ahead of the future, okay? Too far ahead. So don't base your decision off of what your counterpart will say or think or do or whatever decision you're about to make, okay? Because there's a crossroads energy. This, if you have compassion for yourself, okay, if you don't, try to build compassion for yourself. Have compassion for what you're going through, because you're going through a lot of heavy energy, okay? This is the whale. It's very heavy energy. It's kind of like obstacles. It's like the elephant in the room kind of energy, okay? Have compassion for yourself and have compassion for your counterpart, okay? Some of you want to just like, what is this? Like release, like I'm getting like a tower moment with your counterpart. You're like, I can't move on until I tell them this. I can't move on until I tell them that. It's not about that. It's about releasing those things, seeing someone's higher self and your higher self, okay? This is about heart-to-heart conversation, okay? Some of you really need an outlet to your emotions. You're feeling very heavy right now, and if you can't speak to your counterpart, I would suggest you writing, okay, is what they're showing me. Writing your feelings in a journal. That will really help. You can say whatever you want to say. You can write whatever you want to write. Just be like really open and just write it out. And if you can't take this energy, whatever you're feeling right now, release it. Release it to your guides. Ask them to help you. Your guides, angels, ancestors, take this away from me. Please help me transmute it. Okay? So that's about that, okay? And next to that, we got the spider, okay? So this is about your creativity. So this is about, spinning a web. Oh, okay, this is what they're saying. So they're saying with this energy, it's like like I said, for a lot of you, your creativity's spiking up. You're getting a lot of ideas about what to do, in general with your life, right? However, some of you are kind of taking a step and then just stopping, and it really has to do with what your counterpart is thinking. How would they react to what you're about to do? How would it fit their life? Like, you're putting someone else before you, okay? And so what they're saying is like, don't get stuck in your own web. You got to keep making that web. You got to keep creating it. Don't get stuck thinking about, how do I impress them with this? How would they feel about this? Whatever you're about to do, okay? Because some of you are leveling up. I feel it. Some of you are really leveling up. Some of you are starting businesses. Some of you have like so many wonderful creative ideas, but you keep getting stuck here because you're thinking of, oh, and another thing is that they just said is that some of you are kind of leveling up only to kind of impress or like get back to your counterpart, and that's not going to work out that way, okay? So if that's the intention you have, things will not go as you plan them to go. It's not going to prosper the way it should, okay? Do it for yourself. Have compassion for yourself. And yeah, do it for yourself. Do it for the love of humanity, okay? Do it for helping people. Don't do it because you want to throw it in someone's face and say, look at me now. You know what I mean? The intentions have to be clear. So some of you are getting stuck in this web. Make sure that whatever you're weaving has pure intentions, okay? For yourself, and like I said, helping people. But this is what I want to say. Okay, so these cards flew out. I'm going to pull more cards, guys, but these cards flew out. And this is about, let's start with this one first. This is the feminine energy, okay? So for my divine feminines, this is about coming into balance. So some of you might feel really balanced, and it has a lot to do with, like, the feminine and masculine off balance, okay? So this has to do with, like I said, the crossroads energy. This has to do with patience. This is about the process you're going through, not the results you're getting, okay? So some of you want this quick fix where, okay, I did this, I started this, and you're expecting results already. That's not the way it works, okay? It's about the process, what you're learning, what strategy you will be using, whatever. And this has a lot to do with your life too in general, not just your relationship, not just your romantic relationship, okay? This has to do with you creating through your feminine side and having your masculine side give you confidence, okay? Exuding confidence. And when we look at the masculine, okay, the masculine is just now, overthinking, isn't worried and stressed. Some of you could have pulled your energy back. I feel like they have a lot on their mind. And they just want clarity is what's interesting. Okay, this is interesting because the masculine wants clarity. I feel like some of you, whoever's listening, that is the feminine energy. It's like some of you have masculines that they just don't get you, okay? They don't understand you. They feel like you're out of this world, okay? And that makes sense because for a lot of you, a lot of us, we're otherworldly, right? We're star seeds, we're, beings that are not used to always being on the earthly dimension. So I feel like the masculine is trying to figure out the feminine at this time, okay? And it could be you're not in communication or whatever, and that has a lot to do with it. It could be you confused them in the past because you were at, unbalanced, okay? But, I mean, it goes both ways. I feel like both the masculine and feminine, they confuse one another, okay? But they want clarity. I feel like it's more like, do you really want me and how do you want me? That kind of energy is what I'm feeling with them, okay? They just want clarity is what I'm getting with that, okay? So I'm going to pull further. This is the energy oracle. So let's see. Energy. Yep. Okay. So there's things that are going to come up to the surface, okay? A lot of you are focusing on your personal healing and happiness and just being at peace. You've opened that door, okay? And this is a process. All of you know that. Okay, so this is what energy I'm getting. This has to do with partnership too. So because the 3 and plus 4 equals 7, so that has to do with partnership. So a lot of you want to really heal this partnership, okay? But some of you, it's like you need to release that old baggage and deceit, okay? And some of you are still waiting for apologies is what I'm getting from your counterpart, okay? But here's the thing, guys. This is what I want to say. Not that you shouldn't, expect an apology. That's not what my guides are saying. But what they're saying is like, how do you expect the apology? You can't force it out of someone, okay? And you have to realize that everybody's dealing with different energies, okay? And here we have, there are things that are unknown to you, okay? And this is not to scare you all. I mean, I don't know any relationship that everybody knows 100% about each other, okay? Um, but what I'm getting from this card is that the healing, that is being highlighted, the peace that you all want with, your counterpart, this has a lot to do with things being kept from each other, okay? And it doesn't mean necessarily like they're lying, but it has a lot to do with how they show up in a connection, how they communicate, okay? What they say, what they keep, okay? And this goes both ways. This is not only, bashing the masculine energy, okay? This is from both ways. Kind of like, excuse me, I'm getting a scenario of like the feminine energy doesn't feel powerful enough, and so they don't say like with integrity, like, okay, this is what I want, and I want this, and like this is how I want you to be, and if I don't get it, then forget you, kind of energy, kind of. So um the feminine hasn't been in her power, okay? I'm gonna say her because of just so it makes sense. Doesn't have to be a her, it could be a male, okay? So the feminine energy did not clearly speak what they want, what their needs are in the relationship, what they expect from the beginning, okay? And that's why things got hidden from the feminine aspect, and then things from the masculine aspect were more like, I'm going to say everything to impress you, and I'm going to keep information for you because it could hurt you, okay? Some of your masculines energies were, quite deceitful, um, and this has a lot to do with living in the ego, okay? This has to do with trying to impress everybody and wearing a mask. So things got, to the surface. However, I feel like this is already out. I feel like a lot of you already know whatever the masculine energy kept from you, whatever that they lied about, because this, I feel, is past energy, okay? I mean, there could be some more things, but I feel like most of it is already out. It's in the past. It's up. You know what I mean? But the but there could still be things that you don't know, okay? And this is, like I said, this is not serious. Do you guys see the difference between this card and that card, the numbers? It both equals to 7. Do you see how everything is 777? Have you guys been seeing that number? So relationships are being really highlighted at this time. 7 is a partnership number. And look at that. So it's backwards, okay? So this has a lot to do with, some of you are realizing, hey, you know what? Even though I did not lie to my counterpart, I kept a lot of things from them. I kept what I really wanted. I kept the respect. I kept the so let me make an example here that they're giving me. So it's kind of like, I want respect, okay? So the feminine's like, I want respect from my masculine, okay? And yet when they feel or they see the masculine energy being disrespectful, it's not like they're putting their foot down, okay? And it's because they were in their full power, okay? So that is actually also truths being hidden, because your truth is that you have all the power, and that you that is like, how should I say it? Respect is something, for example, this is just an example, guys. It could come in different ways, okay? So respect is something that you need, because if you have it for yourself, if you have 100% respect for yourself, which is your truth, honoring yourself, okay, as the lovely being you are, then you will demand it from other people. And if other people don't give it to you, and I don't mean demand as in verbally, like you better respect me. No, it's more like I'm in my power, I honor myself, therefore everyone needs to honor me, okay? So this has to do with the when it talks about information being concealed or whatever. So it could be you just let things slide, feminine, because you are not in your full power. You did not honor yourself the way you were supposed to. You did not love yourself the way you should. That is your truth. Okay? The truth is we all need to honor ourselves. We all need to respect ourselves. We all need to love ourselves. It's our human right, okay? And that's when you're in your full power. And that's when you create things. So it's like you're giving out that energy of love, honor, respect, loyalty, devotion, okay, to yourself. And therefore you're getting in return, okay? So what I feel like the only way that this connection, this partnership is going to heal now is if everybody is straightforward with one another, no fears attached, okay? No fears, because there is a door opening up. Some of you are going to come in communication with your masculine or feminine, okay? Whichever way it is, there's a door opening up. Even though you've been healing on your own, some of you have to revisit karma, okay? It's kind of like unfinished business. And some of you might have to see your counterpart or, talk, okay? Some of you are really scared to see them, but some of you are going to have to see them, okay, is what my guides are saying. You're going to have to do it face to face. And this is going to be your chance to finally heal how both of you were holding back from one another. Your truths, okay? Because it doesn't matter, no matter what people say, love has nothing to do with how somebody's behaving, okay? If anybody tells you, oh, someone doesn't love you because A, B, and C, that is BS, okay? There are all types of love out there, okay? And there's kind of loves that, that are not pleasant. They're ugly, okay? It doesn't take away the fact that you both love yourselves. Love each other, okay? And I feel like that's what's going on. So the masculine has to face all the deceit, the lies, all the mask. The mask is coming off, okay? But they have to now accept that the mask is coming off, okay? And then the feminine goes in both the same way, okay? The feminine has to take off her mask too, because that she hasn't been living in her truth, okay? She hasn't been. Maybe she did in the beginning, but then she got caught and, caught up in this connection. So I'm really getting that some of you are going to have to see your counterpart face to face to resolve any karma, okay? I know some of you are scared because some of you have not seen them for quite some time. I'm going to pull from the Spirit Oracle now. However, it's like some of you have a contract that you have to see them face to face, okay? Some of you are scared. You're like, I'd rather just, talk to them on the phone. Can I just do that? Can I just tell them how I feel over the phone? Something like that. And what they're saying is like some of you have a contract that you have to see them face to face, okay? To resolve any karma from the past. This is from not only this lifetime, guys. This is from past lifetime, just to let you know. So you're going to feel like you're being tested, okay? That's what they're saying. You're going to feel like your guides are testing you. They're not. So if your masculine comes out of nowhere and says, or whoever, your counterpart says, Can I see you? Can we talk? Okay. The reason why they're asking you, some of you guys think your guides are messing with you. Okay, listen, guys. They're not messing with you. It's just that for you to be in your power, remove this obstacle, remove this very heavy energy that is burdening you at this time, okay? You must be powerful in your power, okay? Still have compassion for your counterpart, and at the same time, honor yourself. Honor the goddess within you, okay? Goddess, God, call it what you will, okay? This is about releasing all that stuff all that gunk that's in your mind, okay? Look at that. I can't do this backwards. Look, do you guys see that? It looks like eclipse. So this is what they're saying. Even though I don't think we don't have any eclipses. We just had a full moon right now. But this has to do with things being eclipsed out of your life, okay? People being eclipsed out of your life. This is about cleaning house. That's what they're saying. Cleaning house in your partnership. I cannot believe it's 7. Have you guys been seeing 777 lately? Let me know in the comments. This is so crazy. So yeah. This is about you having to be in your power and your strength and in control because some of you haven't seen your counterpart for a long time, but you still have to say whatever you have to say. You know that, okay? Say whatever you have to say, and still have compassion for them and yourself, okay? So this is about, heart to heart. Okay, yeah, regret. So there's nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Go for it. Sometimes it is better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn the situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. Yes, this is about that. Some of you are going to come into communication or something. You might be asked out. You might asked out. Okay, so that sounded different. This is about you not always wondering, not looking back. Like, let's say you don't meet them in person or you reject them because you're scared. You're scared to be vulnerable. You're scared to see them. You don't know how their reaction would be. There's a lot of, you don't know how they would be. No, think about yourself, okay? Think about, get into your power and realize this is unfinished business. This is, another opportunity to clear the karma between you two. You never know what's going to happen. Even if you don't want them, it doesn't matter. Whether you want them back or not, it doesn't matter. You don't want to look back to your life and say, wow, you know what? My guys gave me a chance, another chance to finish this unfinished business, to pay off this karmic debt, and I didn't take it. Okay? I'm running out of space, guys, so. Okay. Karma. Look at that. Someone from the past reemerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power. Like I was saying, yes, stand also in the light of love through compassion. I just added that because that. Sorry, guys. Okay. So it says the universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. We still got Mercury in retrograde, guys. It's coming out actually today, I think. Yeah, today. So this is an opportunity for some of you to clear the karma, okay? So if someone reaches out to you or you somehow run into your counterpart through communication or whatever, or listen up, guys, what my guides are saying is that um if you want to communicate whatever that's all, that's been on your mind, on your chest, that's becoming this heavy burden for you, okay? You, and some of you are scared that you're going to like um say something mean or, things like that. If you're scared and you're not prepared, ask your guides to prepare you. If you feel like there's unfinished business between you and your counterpart that you need to tell them, like you're like, I just have to tell them this and I have to get this off my chest, and I really want to tell them some things or whatever it is, then this is for you. This message is for you. It doesn't have to necessarily be waiting for your counterpart to reach out to you. If there's something you want to talk about, ask them. And if you think they're going to reject you, then ask your guides, prepare me for this. Okay? Prepare me. Because some of you really, you feel in your gut, like, I got to tell them this. I got to tell them this. Like, it's eating you up inside. You know what I mean? That you got to get these things off your chest. And so if you're scared to say things because you think you're going to hurt them or they're going to be angry or they're not going to be inviting, ask your guides to clear the way of that feeling for you, to clear the way of, those things. Like, clear the way, clear your path so you both can communicate heart to heart, let it all out, okay? Blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, like I said earlier, because we got the spider card, right? It's being stirred, activated, set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. So hearts are healing, guys. Your creativity is being stirred at this time. Your guides are with you, trying to help you to move forward in whatever it is you're creating right now. Okay, so they've got your back. I love this. I love this energy because this has to do with the chakras too. The colors of the rainbow represent the chakras. Okay, so some of you are doing chakra work. I love it. Okay, and you're healing, right? Maybe you're doing Reiki or whatnot. Okay, so anyhow, I think the message is pretty clear. Let me see. Should I pull any more cards? I'm going to pull one more of this. Let me put this out, actually. Okay. So some of you don't feel protected. You will be protected when it comes to this conversation you're going to have. I don't want any of you to live in regret and think, what if I did that? Don't ever do that to yourself, okay? No matter what, even if you're scared, ask your guides for strength. Ask them to help me, relieve me of this fear. They're there for you always, okay? I'm not going to show this card because it's nudity, but it says an influx of sexual energies coming your way, embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. So this is about, creative. It doesn't necessarily have to be through the act, okay? This has to do with balancing, embracing both masculine and feminine. And a lot of you are embracing your feminine more of creating right now, okay? Like the spider does, creates the web, okay? So guidance, release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe, exactly safe, okay? So this is about your guides are with you. Some of you are going to get the feeling. You're going to get the feeling of like, I want to communicate. I want to say this. I want to get this off my chest. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. They keep telling me this. Because some of you do not realize you're not paying attention to the feelings, okay? You're just paying attention to like the numbers you're getting, the signs, the omens, the advertisements you see. It's not only about that. Pay attention to your feelings. You feel like there's something heavy on your chest. You're like, I gotta tell them this. Okay, I gotta tell them this. If you get that feeling, make a move, okay? Or they're gonna make a move. Whatever. You know that it's what it's gonna go towards, okay? You'll always be safe. Just ask for protection. Ask whatever it is. You can ask for anything. I hope you know that. Your guides will always be there for you. They will always help you. Especially when it comes to you, you're clearing karma, okay? Of course they're going to help you because they want you to clear the karma. They don't want you stuck in those energies. You know what I mean? They don't want these things to linger around any longer. When you do this, I just want to let you know, when you clear that lingering karma, you'll be rewarded. Let me just tell you that. And you never know where it's going to lead you. Those rewards, you'll never know. It could be a fresh new, loving relationship. It could be like there's going to be this new love with this person, whoever they are, whatever it is, it's going to bring in loving energy. Because the karma is what's in the way, okay? That lingering karma, it's a karmic debt. It's a contract that you made. That's what's in the way of you moving forward. So if you've got unfinished business, you feel it. It's weighing, like it's a heavy, load on you. It's playing a heavy toll on your life of, your emotions. And you're feeling imbalanced. This is for you. This is the message for you, okay, guys? I'm feeling a lot of you feel like that right now. Like, I just need to, do this and move on. Like that kind of thing. I feel that, okay? So anyhow, I hope this has helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give me a like if this has helped you or you like this video. And subscribe if you already haven't. It does help the channel grow. However, keep in mind that when you subscribe, you have to hit the notification bell and turn on all notifications, okay? That's the way to do it, okay? So you'll get all these videos and you'll be notified and there won't be any confusion on what I'm posting and what I'm not, things like that, okay? All right, my soul lovers, I wish you all the best. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.